So the partnership between MidCoast Council and Hunter Local Land Services has been around for a long time. We've just really formalised it in the last couple of years and really looking to take that to the next level.
Both organisations are really committed to it. The benefits are obvious. You can only have to look around our catchments to see the benefits. And there's so much to do. Why not collaborate?
So the partnership really makes the most of the different strengths that each organisation can bring. LLS works a lot with private landholders, and that's a really good strength for us. But Council, with a really strong local focus here, and their environmental levy really creates a lot of opportunities for us to jointly fund projects, build on the strengths of both organisations to come up with integrated, holistic projects. So a good example of how the two organisations work together is the riverbank restoration and oyster reef work that we've been doing on the Karuah River. We've jointly funded the work. LLS has got great connections with oyster farmers and fishermen, and that's been really critical to that project's success. Sourcing that oyster shell that we've put up against the bank, that's helped a lot with reducing the erosion in that area and protecting the mangroves that were planted in the previous council project. Working together to try new things and come up with some good natural solutions to some of these issues we're facing.
Learning about how climate change is changing our estuaries and potentially impacting our oyster industry. And so local land service has been a lead on that, and council's collaborating because that's part of our estuary management plan, to fully understand how our estuaries are changing and try and be ahead of the curve.
Another area that we've been working on is down in the Karuah River and the branch in particular, and we've had some really great outcomes working with landholders to fence off riverbanks and wetlands in particular.
It's a huge effort from a bunch of different people all coming together to produce something bigger than what we could have done by ourselves.
They've managed to install fencing to protect their entire river frontage, which was around about 300 hectares worth of wetland habitat.
So this is a great example of a project or a suite of projects where there's an environmental benefit or a public benefit. In this case, improved water quality, protection of wetlands and riparian land. But there's also great returns for the landholders themselves. There's a real incentive for them to improve their own business, to improve their grazing management, their ground cover.
Working with council, we were able to seal the approaches to a number of road crossings.
The unsealed roads are a major contributor of sediment to this estuary. On one hand, we're working with local land services to do the project on these private properties to improve them, but we're also improving our own council assets through partnership with local land services as well.
What makes the Karuah special? It's really a tight cluster of properties, and it's been generated from the residents there, from the landowners there. They've collaborated with each other, and they've collaborated with, in this case, local land services and council.
The Manning River turtles are a really iconic species for the area, and both council and LLS and a range of other partners have been working on that project. It really has been adopted by the community as a really special animal that lives in the area, and so we're all really working together to give it the best chance that we can.
The Manning River turtle was listed as endangered in April 2017. It is only found in the Manning Valley on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. People who had been looking for the turtle had noticed that it had been in decline over the last 15-20 years, and they were concerned that if things weren't done to help the turtle, that it would disappear entirely.
Through our partnerships with MidCoast Council, we've been able to secure further funding priorities through bushfire recovery as well, and that's going to further provide targeted engagement with landholders and the community to protect Manning River turtle in those affected areas.
Council and LLS have been working for a long time to share information with the community about their local area and about relevant research. Aaron Masters from Council has been really great. We've recently expanded the Marine Discovery Series to a broader catchment discovery series, and we've had some online talks through COVID, and that's really helped to engage the community on the whole range of issues from marine debris right through to Manning River turtle, and it's been fantastic to keep that connection going with the community and keep them engaged in healthy landscapes. I think one of the things that underpins the partnership with Council is just a lot of really great people in both organisations that are highly motivated to do great things for the area.
I live in this area and I work in this area. That's a great thing. So you're attached to it. You're actually really invested in.
We can see, so much beauty around us, and I think everyone's really keen just to protect what we have and maintain that, but also address some of those other issues and improve the natural resources for everyone that lives here and the industries that rely on it and the people that come to enjoy the area.
Well, the key recipe to success of the MOU is to continually invest in it. So keep building the partnership, keep growing it, introduce, as new employees come to both organisations, get them invested in it, and you get people invested by showing what can be done.
Working together has actually helped motivate everyone. I think we can see the opportunities of that collaboration and taking us to the next level, and that's what we all want to do. We want to go bigger and have a vision for the future that is a lot better than where we are now, and bring everybody on board for the ride.